Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Let's Slice Data with Saurabh. So till now we have seen that how to create a virtual machine in Azure, and I have put that in my last video. Please go and watch that. If you have not seen, I will show you just new things here. Resource group. So first of all, we will create a new resource group. Why? Because resource group is very important. My Azure subscription name is Azure Subscription 1 and I'm taking Central India. Why? Because Central India is the best suited latency test for my location right now. I will group the I will give the name to this resource group is SS resource group, and I will say Central India. Okay, so here I will give SSCIRG, and so this is my resource group so that we can create something inside that. So first thing is that I will say create the resource group. So here you can see in this notification thing that the resource group is created. So if I go there, so it is saying like SSCIRG is my resource group, which I have created just now. Now what I will do, I will go to the virtual machines and I will create a new virtual machine. So I will create a new virtual machine to do my practical in Linux, which I told you what I'm going to do today. I will show you some simple commands in a Linux VM in the black screen, how to write and everything. So that is going to help you for sure. Okay, so here what I will do, I will go and create a new virtual machine. Okay, under the resource group, I will take like SSCIRG. Virtual machine name, I will take SS-Linux. Okay, and I have taken Central India only. And self-selected zones, I will take, no, I will take availability zone, no infrastructure redundancy required because it's a basic machine. Security type standard. And here I'm creating Red Hat Enterprise Linux virtual machine of 9.6 x64 Zen 2. And then x64, I will not touch it. 1 CPU, T2 GB memory. I'm not going to touch this as well because this is the lowest configuration which you have. Okay, then I will come to this and I will say password. And what is my virtual machine username? So I will say Saurabh. And password, I will give something. Okay, first I have to give here. Okay, I have given it and I've created this. Let's say Saurabh147. So this is my username and this is this. I have created Azure subscription. This is my resource group. This is my virtual machine Linux, SS-Linux, which I have created. And password I have already given, SH72. So let me see whether I am able to create this or not. And for that, I have to do this review and create. So it will do some validation testing. And if it is getting passed, I can do that. Till that time, let me open the putty here. And I have told you in my last lecture how to create this, how to get this putty. So you can go and watch it there. So validation is passed. I am going to create a new virtual machine that is 0.002 USD per hour. So 1 hour if I will work, it will take me around $0.0224, and that I can give. See, simple, easy, pay as you go subscription. I'm not going to teach you that, okay, you will take that free subscription. That is not going to help you for sure. Okay, so it is still getting created. Deployment is in progress. Once the machine will get created, I will get the IP of that, okay, what is the IP or address of this particular machine? And then we can do. So let's go to the resource group till that time it is getting created. So here you can see this network watcher RG. It is just for, creating the stats and all. So once the practical is done, I will delete all these. Otherwise, it will be a cost for me. And inside this, the virtual machine is getting created yet. See, you can see here, it is still in deployment in progress. So once it is done, then only we can start working on that. So till that time, we have to wait. So today, basically what we are going to learn about the Linux VM, and I will teach you simple commands, how to make a folder, how to make a file, how to change the directory, and all these things in the Linux VM. Linux is very important, guys. You have to learn anything, you have to know the Linux. What is the root directory, and also I will show you there that, okay, where are we, how are we doing that. So let me go to the resource here. So once I come to the resource, this is the public IP. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it here. Okay. And I will say open and I will say accept. So it is asking me to log in as I have given Saurabh 147 and I will put enter here. And it is asking me for the password. You can increase this font as well. So you can go here and say change settings. You can go to appearance and you can increase the font size. So here you can say 16 or 16 is fine. I will say 16 and I will say apply. So it is at least showing properly. So let me give my password and I enter here. So see here, I have already entered into the machine. So RHC Connect, everything is done. I am already in the machine. Now what I have to do, I will teach you a few commands here that, okay, how to create a folder, how to create a file, how to check in which present working directory we are working right now, and all these things. So let's start with the pwd command. Pwd is present working directory. And it is saying that, okay, you are in Saurabh 147 because that is why that is what my machine is. And here is one command, sudo su, which is very important to go to the root directory. So now I am in the root directory. You can see here. Let me do pwd here. And it will say that, okay, still I'm there. But the root directory will say, root directory is very important. cd space. I want to do come out of this. Now I'm in the root directory. cd double dot means changing directory and dot dot means going back. So now if I will say pwd, it will give me backslash or backslash home. So this is the root directory of this particular machine. So you can see that easily. So two commands we have done. One is sudo su. Sudo su means to change, to switch users. Okay, I have switched from Saurabh to home. So that is my root directory. That is called C directory, C file, C drive in Windows. And in Linux, you can use it as a root directory. So this is important, guys, which we have to learn. Now, let us do something in that. Change directory, pwd, cd dot dot. We have already seen that. Now, let's use this command called touch. And I will create a file called, why Shukla man? Okay, touch, and I will create a command called GCP file. Okay. So if I say enter here, so it is created already. So touch is the command to create a file, and to check that you can use the command called ls. So you can see in Saurabh 147, GCP is the file is already created there. So you can see that. Okay. You can create more files. You can say touch AWS and enter, and then say ls list command. So it will list out both the files like AWS and GCP as well. So two files have been created using this ls command. So this is very important. And let's say you want to create multiple files. How can you do that? So for creating multiple files, you can say touch space cricket, and then you put this bracket and say 1 dot dot 11, and I will close this and I will enter this. Now let's say ls. So you can see AWS is there, cricket 1 is there, cricket 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the files have been created by using this touch command. And you can give in the bracket that you want to create a multiple. These are all text files. You can create text files. You can create any kind of files into that. This is also like a Windows system. So what all we have learned till now: present working directory, sudo su, cd dot dot, touch command, and list. So these are very important commands basically, which we all have to learn. And how to create a hidden file. So let's say I will create one file, touch space dot, and I will say Azure, enter, and I will say ls. So when I say ls, it will not show me that Azure file because I have put a dot in front of it. It's a hidden file. And to check the hidden file, there is a command called l dot. So it will show me that, okay, what is my hidden file? That is dot Azure. You can see that. So l dot is the command to see the hidden file and how to create it. If you put a dot in front of that particular touch command, you can create a file which is hidden. And how to see that? You can see it by l dot. So these are the things which you have to do. Okay, so we are in the root and we have created so many files. Now let's create some folders here. And for making a folder, you have to give this command MKDIR space, and you want to give, let's say I want to create Microsoft folder. Okay. And now we'll do ls. ls is the basic command. Basically, we have to do that every time to check what is created. So you can see Microsoft folder is created there. It is showing here, right? So Microsoft folder is created. Okay. And to clear all, what is the command to clear? So here my screen is already filled. So let's say you want to clear that particular command. And for that, you can do Ctrl L. So everything has gone from here. And let's say you want to see the history that, okay, how many commands I have already kept here. So you have to do just history and enter. So it will show me that what all commands I have already started here. Like I have done the pwd present working directory. Cd ... means to go back to that particular root. Pwd then touch to create a file. Ls is for list. And how many folders you want to create. Dot means the hidden folder. And history means you can see all the commands there. And mkdir means to create a particular folder. And let's say you want to go into this particular folder which you have created, that is Microsoft. You can say cd Microsoft. Simple. Change directory Microsoft. And now you are in the Microsoft, and you can say pwd present working directory, and you can see that you are in the folder Microsoft. Now you want to create files. You can say touch, and you can create any file. Let's say I want to create Microsoft, right? I will say create Excel. Okay, so you can create Excel here, space. I want to create Word, space. I want to create PowerPoint. And enter. Now do ls. So within Microsoft folder, if you want to see the list that, okay, what files you have created. So you can easily see that, okay, I've created Excel, Word, and PowerPoint within Microsoft folder. So this is basically a Linux VM, and you are doing all the Windows command by using some, a black screen basically. So doing the same thing, but you are doing basically everything in this particular way. I have created this machine. You can go and watch from the beginning that how I have done that, and that is going to help you. So Linux commands are very important, and you have to learn. If you will not learn, then you will not learn a lot of things. So that is, my teacher used to say that if you do not know Linux, you cannot learn anything. Right now, the Windows thing has gone. So this is very simple, right? What to do? So you can say that, okay, I am here. I want to say cd space ... And if I enter here, I will go out of the Microsoft folder. You can say pwd. It is a bit slow here. So if I say pwd, I'm in the home. I'm in the root, basically the C drive, you can say. So basically I'm in the root. So how to do all these commands, I have already informed you. Let's say I want to create MKDIR Greater Noida folder. Okay, let's see what will happen. I will create this Greater Noida folder, and I will say ls, enter. So you can see there are two folders created. One is Greater and one is Noida, because there is a space in between, right? And if I want to create only one folder which has the name of Greater Noida, MKDIR space, inverted comma, then I will say Greater Noida. I will say 1, so that it will be differentiate from the last one. I will enter it, and I will say ls. So here you can see this Greater Noida 1 is a one folder. Earlier, Greater was a different folder. See here, and Noida is a different folder. So inverted commas you can use to create one folder without the gap and all. So that is also important. MKDIR is important. CD dot dot is important. CD backslash is important. PWD is important. All these commands you have to learn. You have to do something. Okay, one more command which is very important. That is cat command. Let's say I say cat, and I will say greater than and space, and I say resume. So I want to create a resume file using cat command. Cat command is also used for creating a particular file. If you enter here, you can write easily. My name is Saurabh Shukla. I am domain expert in oil and gas. I am learning Linux right now. Okay, I want to do this. Okay, and then how will you come out of it? When you write everything, put enter and say Ctrl D to come out of it. Okay, so we have created one file. So first we will check that, okay, where the file is. If I say ls, so here the resume is already created. My file is already created. And if you want to see that, okay, what is written there in the resume? So cat resume. So you can just simply enter it and it will say, my name is Saurabh Shukla. I am a domain expert in oil and gas. I am learning Linux right now. So you can see that in this particular file, how you have written and what you have written. So this is very important command, guys, to see the cat. And let's say I want to add few things into this particular Control L. Control L is very important command because it will clear everything, right? So I will say cat space and I will give two greater than signs and I will say resume. So I can add a few lines here. So I will write, I know how to create a VM in Azure cloud, and I know how to control the cost as well, so that it is not going to impact me. Enter, and I will say Control D. And then what I will do, I will say cat resume, enter. So here you can see that there are two lines are there. So earlier when I have written only my name is Saurabh Shukla. I am domain expert in oil and gas. I am learning Linux right now. I know how to create a VM in Azure cloud. This I have added recently, right? So it is adding there directly in that particular file. So ls if I do, you can see all these things. If you want to go in any directory, change directory, you can say Microsoft. You can go there. You can say space cd dot dot. You will come out. Ls command will show you that okay, how many are there. History command will show you how many commands I have run till now. So you can see I have run around 35 commands. This is great, man. I have run about 35 commands. So I have learned most of the things recently, and my job is to give you this, whatever I'm learning in a hard way, how to do that in a smart way. Okay. Now I will tell you how to shut down this particular VM. Let's say I want to shut down this particular VM so that I can come out of it. You can say power off. Okay. And I will enter it. So here it says remote site unexpectedly closed network connection. So here, if you say okay, you can see putty is inactive now. Now what I will do, I will go here and I will refresh this particular page to see that, okay, whether it is power off, it is not power off, what is going on here in my virtual machine, SS Linux. So currently it is showing stopped because I have power off my machine from here, right? And I want to see here that, okay, it is stopped. But see, guys, when you're working in IT industry, you have to make sure that you stop the VM from here. So let's see, I will do the stop from here. What will happen? It is asking me, do you want to stop this? I will say yes. And from here stopped, it is saying deallocating. In the stopped stage also it is going to cost you, and even in the deallocating stage, even if it is get deallocated, your disk and all whatever the money is getting there invested, that money will come to you. So better means like whether it is stopped, whether it is deallocated, still there is a price of disk, price of storage, whatever you are using right now. Your VM is okay deactivated, but still you are using the disk space and all these things, right? So that will cost you. So always remember, once you complete this particular assignment, or you complete this particular thing, you just close it out and go to your resource group. Okay, there are two resource groups which are created here. One is SSCIRG, which I have created. I will go there and I will say delete resource group. So what you have to do, you have to copy it from here so that you don't enter anything wrong here, and say paste. If you, let's say RGF, if I will do, it will not show me that because it is not present. That's why I'm saying copy the resource name from here and paste it here and say delete. And if I delete this, it will start deleting. So here you can see deleting resource group SSCIRG in the notification. It means it will not cost you anything because you are deleting the resource group after doing your practical. And this is very important, guys. See, Office VM and Office machine and Office everything, right? That is for Office. This is my personal, which I have created. You can see here, I have created one ID in Outlook, and I have created this basically subscription, pay as you go, and I am paying for it. I have added my credit card. I have gave 2 rupees in the first one, and then I am working on it. So because I want to learn, see, if you will not take it, I cannot create the VMs every time in the Office machine, and you cannot learn anything. So for learning purpose, you have to do this. That is very important, number one. Okay, it is still deleting the resource group. If you go to the resource group, there is one more resource group, Network Watcher RG. As I have already told you, so Network Watcher RG is created automatically to, Network Watcher Azure. So you can see here, it is already created. Suite of tools, monitor, diagnose, and view metrics, basically, that, okay, how much you're using. As you know that it is a pay-as-you-go account, so you have to, like this will do like that, okay, it will check that, okay, how many things you are using, what are you doing, that's one. Then only it will create a cost for you, right? That how many VMs are there, what is the size of the VM. What I will do, I'll copy this as well, and I will paste it here, and I will say paste, and I will delete this as well, because I don't want to keep anything in my resource group so that it will not cost me anything. That is important. So you can see in the notification, both of the resource group have been deleted or deleting, basically. And guys, my YouTube channel is this, Let's Slice Data with Saurabh. And I am a huge fan of technology. I want to learn new things. Please follow me, and see, I'm teaching in a very simple way so that you can learn. So currently I'm having around 500 plus subscribers. I have created a playlist here. If you go into the playlist and view the full playlist for Azure, so then you will find that I have created several videos like Azure latency test and the pricing calculator, VM in subscription, and Linux VM in subscription, how to create. And today we have done some commands, basically. So this, you can see deleted resource group is this. So resource group is deleted, and now the network watcher is also getting deleted. Once my resource group is clear, I don't have to worry about the VM and everything, because these are the containers. If you delete the containers inside it, whatever it is, it will get automatically deleted. But make sure once it is done, then only you will close this. Then only you will log out from here. So it is still deleting. I'll do that. Okay, so I think these two are deleted. Now, if I go to my resource group, I will not see anything here. It is not going to cost me anything. If I go to my cost, it is nothing much. It is very simple. You can just think about it. How much? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, that is fine. Cost alerts, cost analysis, anything is there. Maybe a rupee or a 2, I don't know. It's 0.77 paisa. So I have created a VM, I have deleted a VM, I have done all the commands there, 35 commands which I have shown you, and still there is no money involved into that. So this is going to help you guys. Means like even if you have free subscription, that is not going to help you, but this pay-as-you-go subscription is definitely going to help you to learn. And I told you how to learn. You can go through these 3 videos and then watch this Linux VM commands. Definitely, they are going to help you. Okay. So this is all about this. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Inform your friends and say that learn new things. Keep learning.